In accepting her award, she gave an acceptance speech honoring previous black actresses who had never had the opportunity. She said, "This moment is so much bigger than me. This is for every nameless, faceless woman of color who now has a chance tonight because this door has been opened." Berry at the German premiere of Catwoman in 2004 as Bond girl Giacinta Jinx Johnson in the 2002 blockbuster Die Another Day. Berry recreated a scene from Dr. No, emerging from the surf to be greeted by James Bond as Ursula Andress had 40 years earlier. Lindy Hemming, costume designer on Die Another Day, had insisted that Berry wear a bikini and knife as a homage. Berry has said of the scene, "It's splashy, exciting, sexy, provocative, and it will keep me still out there after winning an Oscar." According to an ITV News poll, Jinx was voted the fourth toughest girl on screen of all time. Berry was hurt during filming when debris from a smoke grenade flew into her eye. It was removed in a 30-minute operation. After Berry won the Academy Award, rewrites were commissioned to give her more screen time for X2. She starred in the psychological thriller Gothika opposite Robert Downey Jr. in November 2003, during which she broke her arm in a scene with Downey, who twisted her arm too hard. Production was halted for 8 weeks. It was a moderate hit at the United States box office, taking in $60 million. It earned another $80 million abroad. Berry appeared in the new metal band Limp Bizkit's music video for Behind Blue Eyes, for the motion picture soundtrack for the film. The same year, she was named #1 in FHM's 100 Sexiest Women in the World poll. Berry starred as the title role in the film Catwoman, for which she received $12.5 million United States dollars, and is widely regarded by critics as one of the worst films ever made. She was awarded the Worst Actress Razzie Award for her performance. She appeared at the ceremony to accept the award in person, while holding her Oscar from Monsters Ball, with a sense of humor, considering it an experience of the rock bottom, in order to be at the top. Holding the Academy Award in one hand and the Razzie in the other, she said, "I never in my life thought that I would be up here, winning a Razzie. It's not like I ever aspired to be here, but thank you. When I was a kid, my mother told me that if you could not be a good loser, then there's no way you could be a good winner." Berry starred in a segment of the independent anthology comedy movie 43. Berry found greater success with her next performance, as a 911 operator receiving a call from a girl kidnapped by a serial killer, in the crime thriller The Call, 2013. Berry was drawn to the idea of being a part of a movie that was so empowering for women, where ordinary people become heroic and do something extraordinary, grossing $68.6 million United States dollars around the globe. In 2014, Berry signed on to star and serve as a co-executive producer in CBS drama series Extant, where she took on the role of Molly Woods, an astronaut who struggles to reconnect with her husband and android son after spending 13 months in space. The show ran for 2 seasons until 2015, receiving largely positive reviews from critics. Also in 2014, Berry launched a new production company, 606 Films, with producing partner Elaine Goldsmith Thomas. It is named after the anti-paparazzi bill, SB 606, that the actress pushed for and which was signed into law by California Governor Jerry Brown in the fall of 2013. The new company emerged as part of a deal for Berry to work in Extant. In the stand-up comedy concert film Kevin Hart, What Now? 2016, Kidnap, an abduction thriller Berry filmed in 2014, was released in 2017. She next played an agent employed by a secret American spy organization in the action comedy sequel Kingsman, The Golden Circle, 2017. It made $414 million United States dollars worldwide. She played Sophia, an assassin, in the film John Wick, Chapter 3 Parabellum, which was released on May 17, 2019, by Lionsgate. Berry made her directorial debut with the feature Bruised in September 2020 and was released on Netflix in November 2021. In January of 2023, Berry signed with Range Media Partners as a producer and director. Berry dated Chicago dentist John Ronan from March 1989 to October 1991. In November 1993, Ronan sued Berry for $80,000 in what he claimed were unpaid loans to help launch her career. Berry contended that the money was a gift, and a judge dismissed the case because Ronan did not list Berry as a debtor when he filed for bankruptcy in 1992. According to Berry, a beating from a former abusive boyfriend during the filming of The Last Boy Scout in 1991 punctured her eardrum and caused her to lose 80% of her hearing in her left ear. She has never named the abuser, but said that he was someone well known in Hollywood. In 2004, her former boyfriend Christopher Williams accused Wesley Snipes of being responsible for the incident, saying, "I'm so tired of people thinking I'm the guy who did it. Wesley Snipes busted her eardrum, not me." Berry first saw baseball player David Justice on TV playing in an MTV celebrity baseball game in February 1992. When a reporter from Justice's hometown of Cincinnati told her that Justice was a fan, Berry gave her phone number to the reporter to give to Justice. Berry married Justice shortly after midnight on January 1, 1993. Following their separation in February 1996, Berry stated publicly that she was so depressed that she had considered taking her own life. Berry and Justice were divorced on June 20, 1997. In May 2000, Berry pleaded no contest to a charge of leaving the scene of a car accident. She was sentenced to 3 years probation, fined $13,500, and ordered to perform 200 hours of community service. Berry married her second husband, singer-songwriter Eric Benet, on January 24, 2001, following a 2-year courtship. Benet underwent treatment for sex addiction in 2002. By early October 2003 they had separated, and the divorce was finalized on January 3, 2005. In November 2005, Berry began dating French-Canadian model Gabrielle Aubry, whom she had met at a Versace photo shoot. Berry gave birth to their daughter in March 2008. On April 30, 2010, Berry and Aubry announced that their relationship had ended some months earlier. In January 2011, Berry and Aubry became involved in a highly publicized custody battle, centered primarily on Berry's desire to move with her daughter from Los Angeles, where Berry and Aubry resided, to France, the home of French actor Olivier Martinez, whom Berry had started dating in 2010. Having met him while filming Dark Tide in South Africa, Aubry objected to the move on the ground that it would interfere with their joint custody arrangement. In November 2012, a judge denied Berry's request to move the couple's daughter to France. Less than 2 weeks later, on November 22, 2012, Aubry and Martinez were both treated at a hospital for injuries after engaging in a physical altercation at Berry's residence. Martinez performed a citizen's arrest on Aubry, and because it was considered a domestic violence incident, was granted a temporary emergency protective order preventing Aubry from coming within 100 yards of Berry, Martinez, and the child with whom he shares custody with Berry, until November 29, 2012. In turn, Aubry obtained a temporary restraining order against Martinez on November 26, 2012, asserting that the fight had begun when Martinez had threatened to kill Aubry if he did not allow the couple to move to France. Leaked court documents included photos showing significant injuries to Aubry's face, which were widely displayed in the media. On November 29, 2012, Berry's lawyer announced that Berry and Aubry had reached an amicable custody agreement in court. June 2014, a Superior Court ruling called for Berry to pay Aubry $16,000 a month in child support as well as a retroactive payment of $115,000 and $300,000 for Aubry's attorney fees. Berry and Martinez confirmed their engagement in March 2012 and married in France on July 13, 2013. In October 2013, Berry gave birth to their son. In 2015, after 2 years of marriage, the couple announced they were divorcing. The divorce was finalized in December 2016. In August 2023, issues dealing with custody and child support were settled. Berry and Hunt first met in 2020 and initially bonded virtually during quarantine. Though Berry and Hunt haven't shared how they first met, Berry has since revealed that the two got to know one another for 4 months, over the phone during the COVID-19 pandemic. We were forced to let only our brains connect and discover if we had a connection before our bodies decided to get involved, she revealed in an interview with AARP, the magazine. I'd never done it this way. I fell in love with his mind, his conversation. Along with Pierce Brosnan, Cindy Crawford, Jane Seymour, Dick Van Dyke, Téa Leoni, and Daryl Hannah, Berry successfully fought in 2006 against the Cabrillo Port liquefied natural gas facility that was proposed off the coast of Malibu. Berry said, "I care about the air we breathe. I care about the marine life and the ecosystem of the ocean." In May 2007, Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger vetoed the facility. Hasty Pudding Theatricals gave her its 2006 Woman of the Year award. Berry took part in a nearly 2,000 house cell phone bank campaign for Barack Obama in February 2008. In April 2013, she appeared in a video clip for Gucci's Chime for Change campaign that aims to raise funds and awareness of women's issues in terms of education, health, and justice. In August 2013, Berry testified alongside Jennifer Garner before the California State Assembly's Judiciary Committee in support of a bill that would protect celebrities' children from harassment by photographers. The bill passed in September.